Hello and welcome to all. Today our first question is, in the federation established by the Government of India Act 1935, residuary powers were given to the A. Federal Legislature, B. Governor General, C. Provincial Legislature, D. Provincial Governors. The question was asked in 2018. It is about Act of 1935 and the correct answer is B. Governor General. In analysis, we got to learn that the question has been framed from Indian Polity. Topic is evolution or historical underpinnings of Indian Constitution. Subtopic is Government of India Act 1935. Key provisions of the Act were: Number 1, it established All India Federation, which included British provinces and princely states. The residuary powers were given to the Viceroy or Governor Generals. It was based on three-list system. One was federal list, another was provincial list, and the third was concurrent list. It established bicameralism at federal and provincial level, which had two houses. Financial power were given to Governor General. It introduced hierarchy at center, but it abolished at a provincial level, which led to provincial autonomy. Office of Governor was also set up. He was to be appointed by the center and he was responsible to the center only. Separate electorate were extended to women, depressed classes, and labor or working class. Depressed classes came to be called as scheduled class. It also established RBI and Supreme Court. It restricted the adult franchisee only to 14% of adult population. It abolished Indian councils, and instead of it provided advisory body to aid and advise Secretary of State. Moving to our next question, consider the following statement. Number 1, Constitution of India defines its basic structure in terms of federalism, secularism, fundamental rights and democracy. Number 2, Constitution of India provides for judicial review to safeguard the citizens' liberties and to preserve the ideals on which the Constitution is based. Our options are only 1, only 2, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Both of these things are judicial inventions, hence both statements are wrong, and correct options is D. In analysis, again we get to learn that question has been framed from Indian Polity. Topic is key features of Indian Constitution. Subtopics are basic structure and judicial review. In doctrine of basic structure, we get to learn that it is a judicial innovation which states that some basic and essential features of Indian Constitution cannot be altered by Parliament's amending power under Article 368. It was propounded by Supreme Court in Keswanand Bharti case 1973. It is neither defined or nor mentioned anywhere in the Indian Constitution. The key features are supremacy of Indian Constitution, federal structure, separation of powers, rule of law, independent judiciary, free and fair elections, parliamentary system, sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic, nature of state, justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. These are the aspirations of people, judicial review, secularism, etc. In the context of judicial review, it is the power of court. Which court? Supreme Court or High Court. To do what? To examine the constitutional validity of legislative acts and declare them null and void if found ultra vires of Indian Constitution. If they violate any of the provisions of Constitution, then the court has power to declare them null and void. It originated in USA in Marbury versus Madison case 1803. In case of India, it originated in A.K. Gopalan versus State of Madras case 1950 in Supreme Court. Indian judicial review is narrow in scope. It is based on procedure established by law. However, in USA, judicial review is wider in scope and based on due process of law. It is limited by Schedule 9, that is, acts placed in Schedule 9 cannot be called for judicial review. Moving to our next question, the preamble of the Constitution of India is a part of the Constitution but has no legal effect, not a part of the Constitution and has no legal effect either, a part of the Constitution and has the same legal effect as any other part, a part of the Constitution but has no legal effect independently of other parts. So the question is on preamble. It was asked in 2020 and the right option is D. It is framed from Indian Polity. Topic is key features of Indian Constitution. Subtopic is preamble. About preamble we have discussed in earlier video also. Again, Supreme Court in case 1 and Bharti case 1973 held that Constitution should be read and interpreted in the light of noble vision expressed in the preamble. Even in LIC of India case, Supreme Court held that it is the part of Indian Constitution, but it has no legal effect independently of other parts of Indian Constitution. Preamble is an introduction to Indian Constitution. It tells the nature of Indian state, which is sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. It also reveals the aspirations of people, which are justice, liberty, equality, fraternity, unity and integrity. It also mentions the date of adoption of Indian Constitution, which is 26th November 1949. It is a key to the mind of the framers of Indian Constitution. It is non-justiciable in nature, like the fundamental duties and directive principles of state policy. Moving to our next question. What was the exact constitutional status of India on 26th January 1950? A democratic republic, a sovereign democratic republic, a sovereign secular democratic republic, a sovereign socialist secular democratic republic. It was asked in 2021. It is on preamble of India. If you are aware about the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act 1976, then you will be able to eliminate option C and option D, and the correct answer is B. It is again asked from Indian Polity. Topic is key features of Indian Constitution. Subtopic is preamble. By 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act, 3 new words were inserted in the preamble, which were socialist, secular and integrity. Preamble is a preface to Indian Constitution. It is based on the objective resolution of J.L. Nehru. He presented the objective resolution in Constituent Assembly on 13th December 1946. It was adopted unanimously on 22nd Jan 1947. Moving to our next and last question. Consider the following statements in respect of Constitution Day. Statement 1 is the Constitution Day is celebrated on 26th November every year to promote constitutional values among the citizens. Statement 2 is on 26th November 1949, the Constituent Assembly set up a drafting committee under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar to prepare a draft Constitution of India. Our options are A. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and statement 2 is the correct explanation for statement 1. B. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. C. Statement 1 is correct, but statement 2 is incorrect. D. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. Correct option is C. Because drafting committee was set up on 29th August 1947. This makes this statement wrong. And Constitution Day is celebrated on 26th November every year since 2015. The question has been framed from Indian Polity. Topic is origin or making of Indian Constitution. Subtopic is Constitution Day. Regarding Constitution Day, some more facts are: it is also called Samvidhan Divas or National Law Day. It is celebrated every year to commemorate the adoption of Indian Constitution on 26th November 1949, which came into effect on 26th Jan 1950. Government of India declared 26th November as Constitution Day on 19th November 2015. It is an important point to be noted here by a Gazette notification. Regarding drafting committee, we get to learn that it was set up on 29th August 1947 under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar with the objective to prepare a draft Constitution of India. It had 7 members who were B.R. Ambedkar, L-02 Krishnaswamy Iyer, N. Gopalaswamy, K.M. Munshi, Muhammad Sadullah, B.L. Mittar, and D.P. Khaitan. That is all in this video. Thank you for watching.